Hi guys, I'm Tato here. Welcome back to Cat Cave. Okay, as you can see from the description below, I'll be doing the Nekroz Dragma deck list. Okay, so here is the deck list. Okay, so this is a mixture of the Nekroz and the Dragma with the help of dashboard to do out the combo. Okay, so basically from the understanding of this deck, right, I mean, it's like a anti-meta deck which antis opponents extra deck monster. Okay, so with the help of this new support from the rise of the duelist, okay, so it enabled the Nekroz deck to even lock opponent, or maybe I would say is a control opponent extra deck monster, so that if because I would say most of the deck relies on their extra deck a lot. Okay, so for this deck, it does not rely on extra deck quite a lot, but the usage on the extra deck is quite a lot. Okay, so another thing is my apology. Okay, so I do have a proxy, so this is the Nekroz Recycle, which is this. Okay, with this we will move on to our extra deck. Okay, so this is the extra deck. Okay, as you can see, for normally the richer deck, so the extra deck will have 3 copies of the Herald of Light. Okay, so the next thing is, you might be curious, what is this proxy card that I will be using? Okay, so this is the old Eternal God Chagro. I will put the image here, so in case you are not sure of these cards. Okay, so basically most of the thing is inside like this Outer God and NTSS, which is is always inside most of the Nekroz deck. Okay, this is a good card. Okay, it can destroy. Okay, this is the Ashton, Buster of the Dragon, which is the Dragma. It is the new card for the Dragma. Okay, so this is for just to, I mean, for the 12 star with is using Nekroz Trishula and Nekroz closest to special summon it lah. I mean, as a material to ritual summon out. Okay, so and this Omega is in because it helps to recycle your Herald, because you will rely on Herald a lot. Okay, so and it also can help to recycle other stuff and to disrupt opponents hand also if possible. Okay, so these are the links that will need to have inside. Okay, so I will be also playing needle fiber, so that's why I do have a dashboard for it. Okay, so we will mass spam quite a lot of synchros and links lah. Okay, and together with some exits. Okay, I will show you later on the combo itself. So let's move on to our combo. Okay, now I will be showcasing the combo using one dashboard and one of the Nekroz Searcher. This is the Disciple of the Dragma. Okay, so using these 2 cards, you can do a full board of control of it. If it really depends, this can be the Dragma, the lady. Okay, it can be a lady or using the spell trap. So this I also will show how to use on a later. So you will do normally your combo setup first before you will use this, because after using this later on you can't spell summon from the extra deck already. Okay, so without further ado, I will showcase you the combo. Okay, so normal summon dashboard. Okay, so take it as no interruption from opponent side. Okay, so likewise, so you will spell summon dashboard 001. Okay, so 001. Okay, so with this you link. Okay, to Tristron Hackify back. Okay, so with this activate easy effect to spell summon out another dashboard 001. Okay, So just give me a moment. Okay. And with this, I will use this Crystron and the 001 to link summon. Okay. Into the link tree of the Mecha Phantom Beast. Okay. So when this come out, it will spawn 3 tokens. Okay. So basically 3 tokens. Okay. So this is a 3-star in case. Okay. So now with where there are control 2 or more machines on the field, so the dashboard, the 2 dashboard 01 will trigger its effect. Okay. So it will special summon from the grave. Okay. So from here, this is where, that's why I will say the Herald of Light is important, is in the ritual deck. Okay. So I will use one dashboard 01 and the token to synchro summon out our first Herald. Okay. So now we are using the second dashboard 01 to also to synchro summon into the second of Herald of Light. Okay. So now, so what I'm going to do next is I will exit summon. Okay. So this is the Master Rule 5. So it does fusion, synchro, and exit does not have to be under the pointers. Okay. So I will be exit summon to this. Okay, for the draw power. Okay. Okay. So our activity is effect. Okay, to draw 2 and discard 1. Okay, so this is really a random it's a randomized. Okay, so it really depends what you draw and you will decide from there. Okay, so activating its effect. Okay, remove 2 materials. Okay, I will draw 2. Okay, draw 2, I discard 1. Okay, so I will keep the maximum guard in hand, so later on these can search for another things. Okay, so with this I will build a chain link, so chain 1, chain 2. So I will search for the Nekroz. Okay, so basically I search for this, the Bionic, and the okay, Nekroz. Okay. Okay, so now, so how do we move on from here? Okay, basically I will activate the link Mecha Phantom Beast effect. Okay, to tribute 2 monsters on the field to special summon another Mecha Phantom Beast from the deck. Okay, so I'll be tributing 2. Okay, so I'll special out 1 Mecha Phantom Beast. So I'll special summon out this Mecha Phantom Beast. Okay, so when the effect is when it's special summon, you can spawn 2 more Phantom Beast token on the field. Okay, so basically I will SP on the very corner. Okay, then with effect, okay, I will special summon 2 token. Okay, then likewise as usual, okay, the 2 dashboard 01 in the grave will trigger the effect. Okay, because I control 2 or more machine on the field. Okay, so I special 1, 2. Okay, so as usual it's like quite similar to just now setup, it's just that this is a different way of doing it. Okay, so now I will still use the dashboard 01 and the token to synchro summon. Okay, I will third copy of the Herald of Light. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so with now, so you cannot be leaving this thing here. Okay, so I will be synchro summoning. Okay, so using level 3 and level 1 synchro. Okay, which I will call out this one, which is the proxy card. I will show you here again. Okay, so this is the old Eternal God. Okay, so from here, what can I do now? Okay, so this is where you recycle your Herald of Light and you can search more Nekroz thing add to your hand as well. Okay, so I will be exit summon into Digesto Emerald. Okay, so once you exit to Digesto Emerald, also do remember the O Eternal God Charger. Okay, in fact, when you use it as exit material to exit, you can draw one card. Okay, so this is also a random chance. Okay, so okay, not a bad draw also. Okay, so now I will activate Digesto Emerald effect. Okay, to detach. Okay, I will shuffle this 3 back. Okay, so this 3. Okay, shuffle back. Okay, so this is a new chain. So so I can shuffle. Okay, so it's also another draw. Okay, okay, so I draw. Okay, so this is the Nekroz recycle. Okay, then with this I will activate the Herald of Light. Okay, so I will find the I will find this is the Nekroz Valkyries. Okay, 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 so okay, so now moving on. So before we proceed to any other further things already, so I can now activate this Disciple of the Dragma. Okay, so I will activate it. So you can't spell summon from the extra deck already. Okay, so I will use this. Okay, so I will send the Ashton Bastard Dragon. Okay, to search for the Dragma. Okay, so I'll search for this. Okay, okay, so with this I will SP out. Okay, so it can SP out when you control a extra deck monster on the field, then you can search for one Dragma card. Okay, so since we do have the Maximus here, so I will use this effect to search for the Puncher. Okay, so search for the Puncher. Okay, so now moving on. Okay, so I will SP this Maximus. Okay, by banishing the Crystron. Okay, so with the effect, okay, you can send two cards from extra deck. So I'll be sending the Hera and the Omega, okay, to the graveyard. Okay, then it will trigger off the Herald of Light effect, so to search. Okay, so basically I will search for the missing, which is the unicorn. Okay, okay, so now the field is quite full, so I will use Nekroz Bionic effect, okay, to search for the Nekroz Shuri. Okay, okay, so with here we do have a spell, spell, and also I also will activate Nekroz Closer to search for another richer spell, which is for the unicorn to spell summon out. Okay, so now I will activate the Nekroz Recycle. Okay, you can use it as a normal ritual spell. Okay, so you can use this to tribute, okay, to spell summon out the Valkyries. Okay, okay, so then with this you will trigger off the Shuri effect to search for a warrior type Nekroz add to hand. Okay, so with this I will add the Nekroz of the Trishra. Okay, so this is a shuffle. Okay, so I will shuffle my deck first. Okay, okay, so from now Okay, so how do I empty out the field, and also with extra draw, right? Okay, so I will use his effect to tribute 2 monsters on the field. Okay, to draw 2. Okay, tribute 2. Okay, so I will draw 2. Okay, so it's a random draw. Okay, okay, so from here I will activate the kaleidoscope, okay, to send someone out the unicorn, okay, by throwing the third copy, which is we just now recycle back already. Okay, so then it will trigger off the Herald of Light. Okay, so I will search for the Valkyries also. Valkyries. Okay, so this is the Valkyries. Okay. Okay, so then this is the whole called the end field of it. Okay, so before your end phase, okay, so do remember to use your Cypher Omega effect to recycle back your Herald Light to the extra deck. Okay, so I will use the Omega Cypher effect, okay, to return the Arclight back to the deck so that I still can use the Herald of Light next turn if I do need. Okay, and it also recycling back the Cypher Omega is also good, is because you can use the Punisher to send this to the graveyard, and you can recover back your extra deck as well. Okay, so put back. So now, before the end phase of anything, okay, basically we will just set one. Okay, I will just set in face up, right? Okay, so I can set another one. Okay, in case of anything, okay, then during the end phase, please do remember to activate your this effect, because this is during the end phase. Okay, so during the end phase you will add another Dragma Nekroz. Okay, so basically now with this full field setup, okay, so basically you are trying to achieve using only 2 cards to make a big profit out of it. Okay, so you can see I do have Dragma Nekroz. I still have Valkyries to protect the whole field. Okay, this is to stop negation, to protect my whole field from being destroyed. Okay, to protect my unicorn being targeted in case of opponent want to take control of the unicorn to it. And I also do have the Dragma Punishment, okay, to destroy opponent 1 card on the field. Okay, so far, so this conclusion that using 2 cards you can plus 10 cards on your field. Okay, okay, so I'll be showing you another combo, okay, which also using the Despot 003, but I will be not doing it to the Tristron Needle Fiber way. Okay, so I will do another route for it. Okay, so same likewise. Okay, normal summon Despot 03 to special summon out Despot 01. Okay, okay, so assuming that opponent have no disruption on you, okay, so I will be using these 2 to synchro instead of link. Okay, so I will be synchro, so I will synchroing out the Herald. Okay, so from here how do I move on? So I will just link, okay, into the gravity controller. Okay, so this is why I say the gravity controller is also helps you to enhance your things also. Okay, so I'm activating the Herald of Arclight. Okay, so I will search for Bionic. Okay, then from here I can search out the Maximus, okay, by banishing the Herald. Okay, then activate its effect, okay, to send 2 different names. Okay, I will send the these 2, okay, the Buster Edge and the Herald of Light, okay, to trigger off again. Okay, so it will trigger off the Light, okay, to search for, okay, the Nekroz Colossus. Okay, so from here I will just move on quickly. So I will use the to search for the kaleidoscope. Okay, so from here I'll activate the kaleidoscope. Okay, I will just ritual summon out the Nekroz unicorn, okay, by sending the third copy of Arclight. Okay, so that's why I say the usually ritual deck do need 3 copies of the Herald of Light. Okay, so it then will trigger off the effect, okay, to search for another ritual. So from here I will search for the okay, I'll search for Valkruz, okay, and I also activate the Bionic effect. Okay, so I will take the Nekroz Trishula. Okay, so for now, okay, basically you can just set your Dragma Punisher. Okay, I will just leave it face up. Okay, then also do remember the end phase. Okay, so end phase will activate the Esther of the Bastard Dragon. Okay, if you do need extra monster to defense, you can search for the princess and to search for the knight. Okay, if not, you can just directly add this knight to the hand. I mean, if you want to have more walls to it. Okay, so with this, right, I mean, this end field board is also quite control. Okay, so the opponent also can't overrun your field a lot, even though this gravity controller is already negated because due to the Nekroz unicorn is on the field on the passive effect. Okay, so with this, right, you see I do have 3 protection. So this negate effect, this to help to protect my unicorn, and this to block the attack. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we are using the same exact hand as just now. We have do the combo, and we take it as this time round we do have interruption, like the Edge Blossom. Okay, so example, if you normal summon Dashboard 003, okay, and opponent Edge Blossom you, so how do you carry on from there? Okay, so no worries, I will show you now. Okay, so I will use this Dashboard 03 link summon into Salaman Mirage. Okay, then from here I will use this to link summon to Secure Gunner. So as you can see, why there are different various reasons on using this extra deck monster on the field. I mean, inside this extra deck. Okay, then from now you can continue. Okay, but this time round you will have a lesser protection, so I will just show you. Okay, same, I'll banish the armor match to spend some out the Maximus. Okay, Maximus effect, same, likewise this time round, same, I will send these 2, okay, the Ash Blaster and the Hera to the grave. Okay, so activating the Arclight of Hera of Arclight. Okay, so I'll be searching the Bionic. Okay, so this time around we'll be using only 2 Hera instead of 3 which just now I show you. Okay, so I will activate his effect, Bionic effect, to search for this, and also activate his effect to search for the kaleidoscope. Okay, so from here then I will activate the kaleidoscope effect to ritual somehow the Nekroz unicorn. Okay, so we using this, okay, by sending, so you activate the error of Arclight. Okay, so this time around I will be searching for the Valkyries instead of the Trishula. Okay, Okay, then before your end phase, or before you move on to your end phase, okay, do set those things that you need. Okay, so I will just set in face up lah, GS. Okay, then remember to activate its effect. Okay, to special summon or to add a Dragma to your hand. Okay, with this you can SP out the Dragma. Okay, and you will search. Okay, to search for neck. Okay, so with this field is just a little bit difference due to because one is using the gravity control and one is on the circuit gunner, which is on top of the extra monster zone. Okay, so with this interruption, at least you do a minimum setup for it. Okay, so you can block attack and you can negate opponent's turn. Then once you have stop opponent from destroying your field, then and also using this to already negate opponent effect, then next turn you can all switch to attack position and you can go for Q. Because of this Dragma, it increase the attack power for the Dragma monster on the field. Okay, okay, so with this I will say I will explain much on the combo on the Dragma Nekroz deck. Okay, so be it you can say a Nekroz Dragma or Dragma Nekroz. Okay, so with this I really do hope that you all like the combo. I do it for you guys to see, and we do I mean you can try others build which can input imported inside in your deck, like some of the cards which also quite recommended. I mean it's really on personal preference. Okay, so we do have like the Guardian of the Treasurer. You can change ones of the things. Okay, you can try with this build also. I mean this tool is to prevent from opponent special summoning. Okay, so using the band 10 to search for this two. Okay, so either one of these, the Christia build or the Vanity Ruler. Okay, then you also can you can inbuild in with the Infestation. Okay, so for those who really like ritual deck, you can try this also. Okay, so far so good. Okay, for now I'll end my video here. Please do and like and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.